question of the day, and the question that's going to be up here for a while until we see this woman in jail, is are you tired of hearing about the crimes and not the indictments? Are you familiar with InfoWars at all?
I've heard of it.
And they go out to the campus in Austin a lot to interview the students.
Yeah.
And the last one that was out there was Sawyer, one of their younger guys, and he read the Nunes memo. You know, with the loudspeaker out there. Are you familiar with the Nunes memo? You know about this?
That's okay.
The one that came through Congress and was vetted by the FBI and released last Friday.
Yeah.
That shows that she paid for the phony dossier that was used to start the investigation on Trump. So the whole investigation started for something that was made up. And of course now my question is, are we ever going to see any indictments?
No.
It's important.
You don't think so?
No.
You really don't?
On Hillary to Trump or the other way around?
I'm saying...
Like, no one's going to investigate Hillary.
Why?
I just don't think they will.
But they already are.
They are?
Yeah, there are several investigations going on to Uranium One, into the missing emails, the ones that she went ahead.
He thinks they should be going on. He just doesn't think it'll go anywhere.
Well, we're getting there, you see, because of that thing in your hand. It's a two-sided sword. They can track us and see where we're going and even, record this conversation.
Like Alexa.
But at the same time, we can go ahead and do the same to them, and that's what's coming out here. That in their own words, they're committing treason.
Yeah.
So, now that it's like in the news that, hi folks, we got a government that was using, the Obama administration was using intelligence agencies to keep this man out of office, and then once he got in office to try to eliminate him.
I'm definitely going to have to look that up.
Well, I hope so. I mean, the Nunes memo, I would think it'd be, something. Let me give you something else. This is get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. This is good for any crime in the world. And you will have my YouTube on the back. Go check yourselves out. And go visit InfoWars.
Okay.
All right? Get to know who's in your hometown and gain some knowledge.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, what do you think?
That's the perfect question.
Yeah.
I've been asking that for about a year now.
Every day I get up and my first comments when I go to the comment section is, oh gee, look, another crime exposed and no arrest, indictments, convictions.
I call him Sleepy Jeff. That's what he is.
Bottom line is, somebody better balls up and they better arrest 18 people, and I can recite all 18 people right now. They all need to be arrested, indicted. I don't give a what you do to them. They need to all be. You could not lie to the FBI and not get 5 years. Why does everybody else get 2?
Well,
and the other thing is this. Trump, because of the dossier, there's no reason whatsoever for him to even go testify for Mueller, because Mueller is nothing more than a sham. Everyone knows it. Do not testify. He's going to get you on a process crime. He's going to say, you said this, whatever. It's a lie. Oh, we got him in a lie. Did you not say that? But see, Trump is, I'm going to tell you something. Trump is truly an angel to be protecting this country, because he has taken shit that no one else can stand up to.
And he didn't need to.
And he doesn't have to. He's worth $10 billion. He doesn't have to do it. And that tells you he does not. He's got nothing to hide.
It's the real deal.
Clean this house out, because this country is going down the tubes. The shit that I have seen and the shit that you probably have seen, it's horrible.
Well, but here's the good part.
All right, where's the good part?
Against all odds, this man got in office, and we would not even know. We'd know about it, but we wouldn't even hear about this stuff.
We never knew until he got in office. If Hillary Clinton would have taken over, we're done.
So think how far we are now. It's exposed. And now, I hate this because it's rumors. that there's 9,000 sealed indictments that are going to be released after the Department of Justice releases their report. So, like you know.
Are you sure?
Well, again, that's why I say rumors. I mean, I hate these things. It's always like, you know, it's like the FBI informant that testified before Congress. He's supposed to go public. All right, go public already before you die, you son of a...
Yeah.
You
You're talking about the guy that's got cancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You better hope no one gives him a lethal injection of morphine.
Well, then it'll explode even more. But he's already got it on testimony. It's already video testimony, and when a guy's dying, you know, that's as good as gold.
Oh, no,
This is good.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You taught me a lot today.
Oh, well, thank you. It's my job. So, you know, in his job, it's our job to go ahead and spread the knowledge.
You got the balls of a superhero to stand out here and take shit because no one else.
Liberals? Come on.
They attack.
You're only in groups of 12, and I didn't handle them. You listen to InfoWars at all?
Yeah, Alex Jones, but every now and then he needs to calm down and just...
Yeah, but he knows that. He knows that.
Yeah.
But it's the people that surround him, like, you know, David Knight, Warren Sawyer, and of course I can't wait till Leon McAdoo to get back online.
Oh yeah,
you know,
you gotta like what he stood up for. And look, he's the one that opened my eyes before Trump was ever even elected. See, I got in trouble. 3 years ago with the FBI? About 3 years ago I got in trouble. Was saying things, you know, and I mean, I get a visit.
Really?
Yeah, I get a visit.
What, do you want online or just?
Yeah. I said some things I probably shouldn't have said, you know, and it landed me a video deposition at the Federal Bureau's place on Leon C. Simon, you know. So I've calmed down since, you know, but everybody knows that Obama was a sham. He's born in Kenya, should not be. There's a video out there that clearly says I'm not from Kenya.
Dreams from my real father.
And then you know. In the video, he clearly says, and the thing about America is that Americans are so naive. We do it through deceit, lying, and everything. And he says it in a video, but yet no one will say anything.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's called tequila, and you know what tequila is.
It's amazing.
Hey, you be good, man.
I would listen to this man.
Oh, I've listened to him every day.
All right. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Where we're going to see any indictments.
I wake up every morning and look and wonder when these motherfuckers are going to get arrested for this bullshit.
Amen. We can see why you're hanging around it.
I know. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't think they'll ever get indicted.
Well, you know,
I hope so.
Now they hear rumors. All you hear is rumors.
Right.
That there's 9,000 sealed indictments that they're going to start unleashing after the Department of Justice report comes out next month.
You think they'll ever bust Hillary with it?
I can't see how they can. I don't think lock her up was just a campaign slogan. The people of this country are at a breaking point.
Yes, they are.
And if we don't see justice one way, we're going to start seeing it another.
Yeah.
So, and also, I think she's become such a thorn in the side of the powers that be. She's so full of herself and hubris, and she's just destroying the Democratic Party.
It's almost like Marie Antoinette. She's an idiot.
Thank you. Yeah, and so I think they're going to sacrifice her because it's just, this crime's too egregious.
Yeah.
And too blatant.
Yep.
So, and with that, I hope a lot of other dominoes start falling.
Yeah, me too.
Well, if these 9,000 indictments are for real and they have to, and they start laying them out, there won't be a Democratic Party come 2020.
That would be great. That would be great.
We vote for Hillary.
You vote for Hillary?
What do you say to that?
Well, you know, there's a cure. For some. For some, there's a cure. For others, not so much.
She needs a cure. Badass Uncle Sam. That's awesome.
I figured you were pulling my leg.
Or am I?
Well, I mean, I've had some heavy challenges out here. I mean, I am open to the field.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Sometimes I think.
I'm sure the things you hear.
Oh my God! A lot of the conversations I cannot repeat. But I put them on YouTube anyway. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Do you ever think we're going to see any indictments on the crimes that are being exposed at all?
I hope so.
Yeah, it'd be nice. What do you think of the indictments that came out yesterday?
See, I'm not in the news. I haven't watched any news. So what's the latest? Seriously, we flew down here.
Yeah, I figured that's how I'd fill you in. It's funny. Mueller, 13 indictments on some Russian nationals for blogging.
For blogging. Stupid.
Having fake websites and posting fake news and starting just absolute spent millions of dollars to find out that giving your opinion on Facebook now can get you indicted.
It can. It can get you kicked out of school and all that. Oh my God. Well, your station is awesome.
Thank you very much, young lady. Thank you. Do you think we're ever going to see any accountability at all? You don't? See, I'm getting so much cynicism out here. Why do you think they're being exposed in their own words now?
It goes back to what he said when he was running, that he was going to go ahead and clean the swamp. It's it's too much.
But he's trying.
Some of it's being drained.
Well, it's just so much. It's just so much.
Yeah. Well, no one ever said this would be easy. But I'm saying the fact that he got in was a miracle. And we would not know
Anywhere on the other side. I vote for Mickey Mouse if I have to. Not the other side.
I wasn't surprised.
Oh, no, I wasn't either.
I wasn't surprised.
There was too much anger. I'm on the streets. I can sense it. Yeah. So there was already too much anger, and I can see it out here in the streets.
The reason why you can't, most of these liberals, I would like to take him with me. I would like to take him with me.
Yeah.
And take him to Cuba, for
right.
example. Live like a regular Joe for a month.
Right.
I promise you.
Yeah.
They're going to change their mind. But, unfortunately, we're blessed by the man upstairs to live here.
Yeah.
And everything is given to you.
I've spoken to so many people from Cuba, came from Cuba, that you've lived the experience. You know what it's like to be in a totalitarian state. And that's why immigrants that come from places like that appreciate what we have more than the citizens themselves.
And that's why people got completely tired of it.
Yeah.
The icing on the cake, it was Mr. Obama.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Once that a person gets elected, you got to go along with it.
Not necessarily.
You don't have to agree with a person.
Not necessarily. If they do things that are too egregious against the United States Constitution, we have a right to rebel.
Exactly.
The Constitution put it in there.
If you read the Constitution,
that's what it was for. That once they start not representing us, it's us. We have the right. We have the duty, obligation to do that.
If you read the Constitution, it tells you just like
Absolutely.
that. That's the reason why we have the right to bear arms.
It's different kind of crazy. We don't pretend to be anything else here. Yeah. In Washington, they pretend to be the wise ones.
We're the political crazy.
Yeah. And what do you? And you grew up there? Or are you there for?
I'm a transplant.
I grew up.
You grew up there, and what do you do in D.C.? What do you do there?
Try and make it a little less worse.
Good luck.
All I'm saying is I'm in the boat, there's water, and I'm bailing it out.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's not my fault there's a hole.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, you didn't even build the boat. You just,
it's a bucket, and I'm just doing this.
Amen. This is what I like to do now, try to spur conversation and hopefully wake some of these dumbbells up.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't paying attention.
Yeah, but a lot of people are. That's what I find. I like being out here.
Yeah.
Because, people are afraid to just talk.
Yeah.
But then they see me, they go like... it's like a guiding light.
Well, you look like Uncle Sam.
Well, yeah, I know. It's like a confessional for the United States here. I'd say people come up, start like, let me tell you what I am. Oh, my God.
You need to relocate to D.C.
Well, indeed.
You get a lot of confessions.
I'm already overworked. Come on.
That's true.
Let me ask you then. This is the question of are we going to see any indictments at all?
I wish we knew.
That's the best I can get from a couple of DC insiders.
Yeah. Well, I never said I was an insider.
Well, you're out of it.
That would be a political position. We have hope.
Well, indeed, we all have hope, but I'm looking at it this way. You know, the whole electronic system they used against us has been turned on them, because none of this would be exposed if Donald hadn't gotten in. So just the exposure itself, I think, is going to open up some eyes and hopefully get flipped. Because it only, you know, it's always a small group of dedicated people change across the history. We don't need everybody.
No, yeah.
We don't even need a majority. We just need that group that's going to stick in there until the job is done. So, and as I say, I think the exposure is what's doing it. I think that's, you think that? Maybe?
I think exposure is helping, but I'm waiting to see.
I think it's the computers. I think the fact that it's not a printed stack of papers in a room that there's someone there ready just to set fire to when there's a problem. It's, hey, this was on my computer, it touched your computer, touched your computer. You can burn your computer, but you can't burn my computer.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's harder to cover up.
The footprints in the digital snow.
And they were so full of hubris, they actually used the government equipment, didn't bother to hide their identities. Oh, what they were even saying.
And I did 21 years, almost the entire spec, almost all the spec ops, man. I live down there working 2 right now. Oh, yeah. Dude, she should be done.
What if you said his army?
Oh, yeah, man.
Australian Army.
I worked with your SAS many times in Iraq and Afghanistan, man. When I walked by earlier, I was born and raised down here, but of course I left and I came back. I retired in 2013. I was going back and forth. I started taking pictures. I'm like, this is some great what you're doing right here. People need to do this more often, man.
That's it. Thank you. Yeah, well, I've been having a ball doing it because, I mean, to me, a revolution, you don't control the streets.
Correct.
You don't control anything.
Exactly.
So get out the computer, get out here and talk to people.
You know what? That's what a lot of people don't do anymore.
Well, that's why I'm doing it.
I see these fucking kids. Nobody wants to talk to nobody.
Yeah, they don't know how. They're on their iPhones. Correct. I mean, I don't have to tell you, you're in intelligence. You know how they programmed us to go ahead and do things.
That's exactly right.
I mean, you're right there in the thick of it. Yeah, let me ask you, as a professional, do you think we're going to see any indictments at all?
I mean, you know what? I think on this level, I think there's enough to get her. That's what I think. I think it's there. I just think that she's got too much dirt on too many people. And that's what I think. I think she's got too much dirt on too many people.
Really?
I think they're afraid of that. I think they're afraid if they go after her, she's going to drop a dime on everybody, man.
Well, I think the dime should be dropped on everybody.
Well,
so
I
think
she would. And that thing about it is...
but she's so politically toxic that I think they might throw her under the bus just for that.
She's a murderer, too. They've had people killed, man. And this is the reality. Everybody knows that. They've always watched their hands.
We know that.
Everybody knows that. The Clintons have had people. Tom Foster or John, what's his name, Foster, that killed himself. You know what? He didn't kill himself, and everybody knows that. He was getting ready to turn.
What about that plane that just went down outside of Moscow with all the guys that were executives for Uranium One?
It's all crap, man. Absolutely.
So you think that was?
I think it's all set. I think they all know each other, and I think that everybody.
So you think the deep state is that entrenched that you cannot unroot it?
Well, I don't think it's going to be unrooted. I think that Donald Trump is the right person to do it. I just think he's going to need a little bit more support inside. I think he's going to need more people to help him out to be able to turn it upside down. And I don't know if Jeff Sessions is the right person to do it or not.
No, everybody's questioning that.
He needs to go. Jeff Sessions needs to go, man.
Good luck with it.
Anyway, nice to meet you, bro.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, man, I'm going to get out of the way. Nice to meet you, bro.
All right, sir. Right.